Alright, we've done a couple of let's builds so far. I want to do another one, but so far what I've done is a bunch of little, like learning a small thing, doing a small thing, putting something really small together. What I want to do is see how far we can go with building something, a real product over, I don't know, 5, 10, 15 Pomodros, and see how far we get, see if we can actually get maybe users at some point, build something, and let's see where it goes. So my idea, I've had a few ideas that I keep on the back burner that I haven't really tried to build yet. This one I'm thinking is like, quote, cursor for fiction. So I have an idea of like a place where you could store almost like a wiki about like world building, and then allow that to like make it really easy to actually write things in that world. We'll see how useful it is. I'm sure like by the time it's actually built out, you know, there's all kinds of things you can actually do with it. So I'm just gonna dive in and start going. So make something new called projects. We're gonna call it pencil. Why not? Like cursor for writing. I'm gonna use cursor. I'm gonna use traditional, instead of learning anything on the go, I just want to build an actual product, so I'm just going to use typical, actually I don't need to do that, let me close out of that first. Typical stack, so we'll delete project pencil real quick, and instead we'll go into projects, and should have this, yeah. Next app, we'll call this pencil all lowercase. Okay to proceed, yes, why the hell not? So I like to use the ESLint, sure. Tailwind, of course. Code inside of source directly, of course. Use the app router, not really, but I'm gonna have to. Would you like to use TurboPack? Sure, why not? No. Alright. Let that do its thing for a second. So we'll probably use a Python backend, so we can use LangChain as we get into that. I don't think we'll get into that today. We're 2 minutes into a 25-minute thing, but I promise we could get like some basic front-end primitives up and going. Yeah, let's see what we do. So cursor, pencil, open it, do this thing again here, come over to you, let's close out of this because my laptop sucks, the less windows the better. Now we're in here, let's just npm run dev. I'm disappearing. Okay, npm run dev. Alright. Oh, okay, let's see. nvm use. I think what I normally do is 20.19.1, but I can add a, let's do that to a .nvm-rc. So when I add a new one, it automatically, bam. Okay, had to restart Loom. Apparently it sucks and it keeps gonna hide my face occasionally, so I'm gonna have to move to OBS or something like that. For right now, okay, so close out of you, we can open that up, and then I can npm run dev. Come on. Right. And now with that in mind, I can localhost. Right, and then here we go. So first thing I want to do, probably add a form just for like a name and a body, like maybe a character, a place, an item. I don't know, maybe we can allow you to select that. I don't know how important that is. I think we could probably infer that using AI. So for right now, let's just add the form, and then we can work, once we have that, we could worry about actually adding users and stuff like that. Alright, so with this, I think we'll add a route here. We're in the app, so we'll use this instead of command line. We could use the command line. Alright, so source / app. In app, we'll call this like character, I don't know, like world item / new page.tsx, why not? Cursor, let's see, this works, okay, export, default, yeah, sure, exactly just like that. Return. Okay, so if we want to do this, I think what we'll, let's go to it, like item new, right, okay, just do test to confirm that this is actually working. We have test here. So we'll want formic, I think. I think if there's any other UI, we're definitely going to want formic. So let's come up here, let's close this for now. npm I formic. I don't know if I've done anything like that. Let's try it. npm I formic. There's going to be a ton of this as we start. And I think for that, what we'll do is in source, we'll add a new folder we'll call components. And we'll probably do, I wonder if we should add, like, usually you want to add a thin wrapper to control forms. We probably want to do that. Let's do it. So here we'll say new file. We'll call it form generator.tsx. Export const form generator. Right. Let's just do test here again because I think through the props. So for this, let's go here, form generator, and you can imagine what we do here is we would add fields. Thank God for AI already knows what I want, or that's the opposite, fields. The first field we'll have here is a yes. Yeah, we could probably not need this. And then the second, yeah, we'll just do name, description. There'll probably be other, I don't know, for right now, let's not worry about it. We don't need that. Label, description. No, we don't need you. This seems to be inferring from other code bases or something here. Let's see, fields. Okay, and then in form generator, we'd want to add, export type, form field. Normally I would do an interface, I think. Interface. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do. I don't know. Name, label required. Even type is going to be just like that. Because this should be type is text area. Okay, and then you can imagine we would have fields be something a little crazier than what you think there. Like fields is going to be, let's see, export type form fields equals form field or form field as an array of form fields, an array of that, right, just like that. Fields, and then like here we'll do, let's get rid of you, return formic, nice. Right, yeah, we could do that. Initial values on submit, both blank, and then here like export const form fields, display, why not, like that, and then we'll also add an export const form field display. Oh, I don't like that. Let's do that. Let's call this type form field type. Form fields type. Because this, I don't like having to have display there. Form fields. Form field. Okay. Return like that. Also return like that. Form field type. Right. Alright. Something like that. Form fields. How they're the same. Okay, form fields type. Okay. So now, yes, we do just like that. Fields.map, field, and just typical recursion. Typical recursion. Key, and then the same. Why the hell not? Field. Oh, I see. We don't even have that yet. Okay, return test. Where are we getting a damn? We don't worry about that yet. Sometimes AI is more annoying than just doing things yourself. See where we're at here. Okay, we're not doing that. Well, we are. So what's happening here? Test. Oh, I see. I probably just need to refresh. Formic. Import module. Create context is not a function. Form fields. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that. Let's see. I don't know. What if we, any luck if we just do this? Okay, yeah, there we go. Test. I don't necessarily want to add UI stuff yet, so can we just get the simplest thing? We have a Mojo, we have like 12 minutes left. Can we get this where it's about to submit? Yes, we can is the answer to that. Console.log test field. Let's open up in here. Let's open up in here. Okay, we have two things. We have type. Alright, so, and field, I think format provides a nice little field name. As field type. How's that work? How are we doing here? We're doing here at all. Okay, nice. What about class name? Does that even exist on there? I don't think so. Maybe it does. Let's see. How nicely we look. Okay, sure, alright. Do a div label. That shouldn't work. Okay, it's coming together. Page. For right now, we'll just add another div here, class name. I just want to have like some padding for, why not? For, obviously every form should have a submission. Right. Alright, we need to make it look a little better. Here on submit, can we console.log, submitting, just check, when we hit there that it pops up. Alright, nice. Just make it look a little more, I don't know, something like that. Okay, margin top 2 at least. Margin right, nothing. Margin left, auto. That didn't work. Width fit. No, what the fuck? Okay, what are we doing wrong here? Ambulance. Theory should. I don't know why. Do I need to just do div, socket front end, class name width full? How are we there? Alright, width full. Within this, margin left auto, margin right 0. Oh, that always works. Display maybe block. There we go. There we go. Maybe I didn't even need this. Let's see. Alright. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Okay. And then here we have a nice little form generator. On submit. Right. On submit, we can do values, console.log, custom values, custom values. Come on, we got 10 minutes. We can do this in 10 minutes. Okay, I don't know if that's TypeScript. On submit. For sure, right now we'll leave that. How are we here? Event handlers cannot be passed to client component props. What the hell is it talking about? Is that a thing here also, or? Really? Boy, Next.js is horrible. Alright, custom values, and then here, if on submit with values, right. And then in here, let's do values, make sure it comes through, submit. Test. Alright, we see we're coming through. So, what can we do now? I know what we can do. What about, just for the time being, if we add a make dir services / backend, services backend, and then we do poetry in it. Package name, sure, don't care. Would you like to define? No, I sure would not. When you develop, nope. Yes, okay. Plus, and then what we'll do is we'll add a backend cursor backend / no, we don't need that, just touch. Well, we could do cursor backend / main .py. Sure, why not? Print hello world, and then poetry run, I don't know, Python 3-m backend. Okay. Poetry add Flask. I think we need to do cores. Maybe. And can we just add a simple route here? From. Oh, I should have done fast API. Alright, let's see how we do cores. Hello world, let's see if that works, and then, I don't know, okay. See how this works. No module name. I see. But if we just installed it, Flask course? How's that work? Okay, alright, okay. Let's try this out, 500, just to make sure it's loading. Nice. So we'll add another one. This will definitely change. Item. We'll just say post. If item post, def create item. We'll say item slash new. Data request.json. Request can be imported. Okay. Alright, let's see how well we do. If we come onto this side, and we'll add a simple like const backend request, something like that. Just for now. Yeah. Async. Okay, backend request. Oh wait, backend request. Alright, how are we gonna do here? Const response. Response. How are we looking for this? Wrong one there. Surely something is gonna go wrong. Okay, it's reloading for me already. Gotta be something break. Yep, something broke. Selected character line. Let's make sure we didn't get anything going on here. JSON stringify data. Okay. Yeah, I know what that's gonna be something. Is it here or? Cause it's not even hitting this. So, oh yeah, that's my fault. Cause I'm stupid. URL. That's not the way it goes. Yeah, we'll actually call this path. And right now, let's just say HTTP 127.0.0.1 path. Okay. Path. Alright. That's something different. So we're hitting it at least. We did hit it. Item new. Post. 415 new unexpected media type. What the fuck? I see. Headers. That's gotta be it, right? Let's try it. Alright, bam. So front and a back end working, 20 minutes. I think we could call it. Next time, on the next one, what I'll do is I'll add a database, probably MongoDB database, let us save this, and maybe try to get a user. Yeah, maybe I'll see if we can use Auth0. I tried to use Auth0 with Next.js, it wasn't working great. So we'll see if I can work. Otherwise, we have to use Clerk, and I'm not a big fan of Clerk. So we'll see on the next time. Thanks.